Hi, everyone. Welcome to another California Psychics Live. I'm Carly. I will be the moderator today, and I'm here with Psychic Teagan. Teagan, how are you doing?
Hi, Carly. I am doing great. I'm so happy to be here. It seems like it's been a while.
It has. I know. We always love having you on here. And right before we went live, we were talking about, how are we going to open the show? And you had some really interesting, some commentary that I think that we should share with everyone. I want to go ahead and get started with that.
Yeah, let's dive in. Well, first of all, I wanted to obviously, everybody probably knows that we are still kind of sitting in the residual of Mercury retrograde. So things are going to start to calm down probably right around the 18th. That's when it's supposed to go direct. And then we have a full moon in Aries on the 20th. Now, remember, guys, full moons are not about manifesting. Full moons are going inward, focusing on yourself and releasing. But one of the things that I brought up to Carly behind the scenes today before we jumped on live is about the shift that is absolutely taking place with our Earth right now. You know, Mother Earth evolves just like we do as humans. And right now we're in that three-dimensional kind of energy. The fourth dimension is all about curiosity. It's like there's got to be more to this than just this. There's got to be more life outside of life, right? That's that fourth dimension. It's about questioning and really asking, wanting more answers, or not feeling like that the answers are substantial. You feel like you want to dive in more, right? The fifth dimension, you guys, and today I would love to dedicate the live to the fifth dimension, because the fifth dimension is where we are hopefully ascending to, continuing to ascend to. But it comes in, it's all about your heart chakra and oneness, right? And so right now, what I like to do is to be able to help anybody today spiritually that wants to dive into that higher version of yourself. Okay, so coming from that heart space and focusing on, you know, what is your truth in your heart, because as soon as we go into that heart space, we're already tuning up our ascension. We're already kind of turning up that dimmer light, if you will, that we have in our dining room. You know, we want it kind of a little bit dimmer, we want to shine it up. Just going into that heart space, you guys, if you would please today, just hit those hearts right now. I just want to blast out the world, our world, with love and oneness and healing. And I think we all could use a lot of that. So let's dive in today. Let's take some of your questions, but let's also focus on being the best version of ourselves that we can. And let's turn our lights up and touch other people's lives so that we can heal and get back to some normality and get back to that beautiful place of the fifth dimension that we are supposed to be ascending to.
I love it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And for anyone that has not been here before, a little ground rules before we get started. We'll be answering any questions about legal issues or health issues. So no questions about, am I pregnant, or is so-and-so going to get better from an illness, or anything about court dates. Those are off limits, but anything on love and relationships, your career, finances, a deceased loved one, those are all up for grabs. And Teagan is going to be here for the next hour to answer as many questions as we can. Also, the last 30 minutes or last 25 minutes of the show, we're going to be taking two types of different questions. One are questions about a tarot card. So you can ask, card please. Maybe you don't want to ask a very specific question in front of everyone. You can just say, can I have a card please? And Teagan will draw a card and interpret that tarot card for you. She also has a book of answers, and we're going to go through those, and whatever the universe thinks that someone needs to hear, where she's going to call a name, and then we're going to see what the book has to say. So two different types of kind of what would you call it?
Divination. I think I would absolutely call it some form of divination. Yeah. Oh, and what's great about the book questions is that it's just a book of answers. So think of it as that oracle deck, if you will.
Yeah.
And it's really like, if you just say, I would just like a pull from the book, you can think of your own thought and question. You don't have to, type it out if you don't want to. And boom, you'll get some kind of an answer. This way, it kind of helps with anonymity too, if you don't want to kind of put your vulnerable self out there. So it'll be fun.
It will. So without any further ado, let's get to our first question. Again, the beginning is just going to be taking typical questions. Please, if you're asking about another person, be specific and use first names. This helps Teagan tune in faster, and we can get to as many people as possible. So first question is from Heather on Facebook. Will Russell and I get back together?
Hi, Heather, thanks for your question. Just go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths. Just give me permission to connect with you, please. All right. I see a lot of mind chatter on both sides right now, sweetie. I feel like both of you, the best way for me to say kind of what my guides are showing me is kind of like being in the ring, like a boxing ring, if you will. You both just need to be in your own corners right now, okay? Because I feel like that there's been a lot that has been it's been affecting both of you. I do feel that there's opportunity for a reconnection, but I do hear that could take place around 40 to 45 days. I'm hearing like 30 to a month and a half. So allow it some time. But right now, I feel like both of you need a cool down period. It's like I'm seeing something very repetitive going on in someone's mind. I don't know if it's yours or his, but it's almost like they're either somebody's beating themselves up over something or there's a little bit of sabotage. So this just needs a little bit of cooling down and there will be opportunity for a reconnection.
Awesome. And then also, I want to remind people on YouTube, we have a lot of YouTube watchers right now. Thank you all for watching. But I do realize that a lot of you don't have your name in your account. It's like usernames like Yellow Butterflies and Mama B. I really want to answer y'all's questions too. But if you don't mind putting your first name in your comments, again, so it helps Teagan connect faster than, connecting to Yellow Butterflies. And then our next question is going to be from Melissa. Hello, Teagan. I've been talking to a guy named James for about almost 2 years. He is hot and cold. Will he ever come around?
Okay. Okay, Melissa, give me just 1 second. All right. I have to be honest, and I'm sorry this isn't the best, but I feel like the two of you are on the same page, but you're reading the same book, but you're on very different chapters, sweetie. And there is a part of me that wants to tell you that this is a cycle. There is some kind of pattern that the two of you have kind of fallen into. I feel like I literally see like the world in my mind, and I feel like it's kind of like the Ferris wheel where you both have gotten on and you just keep going around in the same cycle. For me right now, I feel like it's time to make some kind of a judgment call, sweetie, because I'm getting the vibe that it's, if he doesn't feel some kind of pressure, he won't make changes. And I just feel like right now, making a judgment call would allow you to at least become more comfortable with what is in the moment right now with me. I just don't feel like you can rely on him right now. I feel like he's kind of focusing on other things. And I just feel like it's a pattern. So you might have to break the pattern and jump off that Ferris wheel and allow some time, because I just see you disappointed. I see the 5 of Cups a lot. I see your heart being so emotionally connected to this man, but there's disappointment after disappointment. Even though it's not all lost right now, it's just not working the way it is. So right now, I would say maybe make that judgment call, allow some downtime. Just because right now I just see you more disappointed than happy.
Over on YouTube, Yellow Butterflies got back to us. She says, her name is Crystal. I recently won my job back. When do you actually see me returning back to work?
Well, congratulations, Crystal. That's fantastic. And look at you. You are that beautiful yellow butterfly transforming, right? Just you made this happen. You manifested it. Good for you. Okay, as far as your return to work, I kind of feel like you have some options. I feel like you could absolutely, there's a part of me that wants to say you can take the remainder of the year off. I have no idea why. I don't know if this is just because they're saying, hey, let's finish up the end of the year, pop in. I feel that's an option. But I also feel like you could potentially be starting right around after Thanksgiving time frame or the holidays that we have in November, because I'm hearing mid-November to potentially January. Is what I'm hearing. So I'm trying to give you the two options that potentially could take place. I feel in the end, it will be up to you if you'd like to wait until the first of the year to start fresh. But it does feel like you really have wings here. Like it does feel like you really are going to be very expansive in this job. I feel like you have a lot of a voice that's taking place. So ironically that your name is Yellow Butterfly, I do see you actually really floating and really enjoying grabbing the reins, taking charge of this opportunity back for work. And I feel like you have a voice. So congratulations on that. But the ball will be in your court as far as timing. The soonest would be right after Thanksgiving. The latest could be after the first of the year.
And then Mama B says her name's Angelica. Hello, ladies. New subscriber here. Welcome. Thank you. What's coming for me and Michael in the future? Children, marriage, living together, etc.
Okay, Angelica, thank you for subscribing. We appreciate you so much. Okay, so a couple of things with you and Michael. First of all, the first thing that I feel is that right around March of next year, I feel like there is some kind of discussion around the next step. Wait, let me back up. Let me rephrase that. You're always going to be discussing things. You and Michael are always going to be like communicating and building, but there is something that's popping right around the springtime for me. I keep seeing the big shamrock as I'm talking to you. So this could be right around March, right around obviously St. Patrick's Day or something, but I sense that there could be talk about moving in.
Oh, I might have lost Teagan for a second. Well, as Teagan comes, oh, she's back. There we go. We lost you just for a second. Oh, I think you're frozen again. Well, there we go. Are you back? Nope. Frozen again. Teagan, if you can hear me, do you want to try dropping off real quick and then coming right back? And then while we're waiting for her to return, I just want to call out Paula. Thank you for being new here and welcome. Be sure to get your question in and I'll look for that. And also, I want to point out our promo code LIVE5. So LIVE5 is for any new customers. So if you've never gotten a reading from California Psychics before, you can use a promo code LIVE5 when you're creating your account. That will get you $5 extra added to your account for your first reading. So if you buy a $20 package, you will actually get $25 added to your account. And if you also sign up for our free Karma Rewards program, you can get another $20. And that doesn't matter if you're a new customer or if you've been getting readings with us for years, but you've never signed up for KR. When you first sign up for KR, you get an extra $20 added to your account. So that's tons of extra time with your psychic. And I think Teagan is back. Here we go.
Okay. Can you hear me? Yay.
So
that is a perfect example of Mercury retrograde at its finest.
It really is. This is one of the worst Mercury retrogrades ever.
Yes. So hopefully we still have our last person that we just spoke with. I think that I finished that one, but maybe you didn't hear it all. Do I need to go back?
I would go back. Let me see if I can find the questions just so we have it up. But it's not. Let's see.
It was Angelica, right? Yes, Angelica and Michael. So I believe what I was saying was that I kept seeing this shamrock. So I feel like there's something very lucky in the month of March with you, or maybe the second week in March of 2022, you and Michael at that point decide to move in together or put a foot forward in maybe even purchasing a home, renting a home, something. Because I feel after the first of the year, sweetie, I feel you guys are nestling in more. You both are very focused right now on your careers, doing your thing. I see your love to be very, very solid here. So the next step that would be very solid would be moving in. And I do see that in the springtime of 2020 for you and Michael.
Awesome.
Yes.
It says, hi, Teagan. This is Janice Gorman. Mark Hay and I will be talking and be seeing each other again, or should I just forget about him and move on?
Okay, so Janice, and we're focusing on Mark. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. I instantly, sorry, I don't want to be a negative Nelly on the other end today, but I just have to read the energy as I see it. And right now I really feel Mark to be very hermit-like, very pulled in, a little bit withdrawn, maybe focused on other things. And it just feels like there's not a quick, fast need or want. It seems very kind of nonchalant to me. So, you know, my whole philosophy is if someone's going to kind of be nonchalant around something, you know, I want someone that's, you know, passionate about me too, right? Just like you want this guy to be. And I feel like right now, Mark is just, he's programmed somewhere else right now. His mind is somewhere else. And I just feel like the two of you just keep missing each other. It's like this revolving door that I see. You may spend some time with him, but I just don't see him nestling and giving you a long-term potential relationship right now. I feel like it's, yeah, you can spend time and see him every once in a while. I just don't see it turning into something super solid. He just doesn't feel like he's ready quite yet, babe, if I can be honest. Yeah.
It's always good to know.
Yeah.
And this one goes with the theme of, finding our higher self and connecting with our higher self. Shelly says, I definitely like to heal. I know that I have blockages surrounding my heart, keeping me from truly connecting with my soulmate. Do you have any advice for me?
Oh, I love this question. I love this question because this is that 5D energy that we were talking about. You wanting to be connecting to your soulmate, to that perfect. So one of the things that I love this because I'm always studying. I'm always finding things that I want to learn about, like spirituality, all of this. You can't get enough of it. There's so much of it, right? One of the things that I just recently discovered, and I would encourage you to do this too, Shelly, is put your hands in the at the heart space, the heart chakra, and just continue to manifest. Manifest, telling the universe what it is that you want. I feel you're already doing this. Number one. Number two, I feel like and of course, this is figurative, not literal. There's an itty bitty tiny little hole in your heart still, sweetie, that you are working on, okay? And I feel like by the end of the year, you're completing some kind of a cycle for me, Shelly. Going into 2022, I feel like your heart, I keep seeing you with a new love and a mirror in between the two of you, which says to me that you are going to be receiving a mirrored love. You still have a little bit more healing. We're always in healing mode, right? If we say, oh, I'm healed and I'm great, we're crazy because there's something somewhere deep down inside. We still have to either let go, forgive, or whatever. And so I feel like the remainder of this year is really about you connecting more to that heart space, manifesting. I also see you diving in spiritually, Shelly. I feel like music makes your heart sing. I feel like spiritually you are like very much the empress to me. You're very giving. So focus on you. You are about ready to receive a very mirrored love. It will be after the first of the year. The remainder of this year is about you continuing to step into that heart space, that beautiful fifth dimension. And I literally see your energy just vibrating at such a high frequency because you are doing the work. So kudos to you. If I could press a bunch of hearts right now, Shelly, for you, I totally would. Because these are the things. You are going to attract this person. You are going to attract that soulmate. We have many. We don't just have one. So know that. And for me, I just really feel like it could be within the first or second month of the first of the year. So he's not far. They're not far.
That is good to know. And speaking of hearts, everyone, if you could just hit those hearts on Facebook. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. You'll never miss a live because you'll get push notifications every time we go live. So subscribe to our channel on YouTube, hit that little bell icon to get notifications. And on Facebook, please share this with your friends. Throw their names in the comments, tell them to ask a question. We're about to get to rapid fire questions in a little bit. There's still plenty of time, 45 minutes left. Woo. And I really appreciate all y'all being here. Like, let's see, Sarah and Connie and Heather and Vierna and Emily, Paula. Thank you all for being here. Patricia over on YouTube and Debbie and Lotus Siren. We wouldn't be able to do these without you watching. So we appreciate it. We have about 130 people watching right now, and it keeps going up. So send it to your friends, and let's get more people here.
Awesome. And if I could just interject really quick, Carly, to let people know that you guys, we also offer a fantastic function here on California Psychics. Sometimes in the morning, my household can be a little bit crazy, so I have to just sometimes chat. Doesn't mean that it's always that way, but there's workers here, whatever the case may be. So if you are in a situation where you can't talk on the telephone and you are comfortable with doing a chat, they are quick, they're easy, they're, and Carly was just telling me earlier that not only you also after the chat you would receive a beautiful translation, a transcript of all that we talked about. So if for some reason you can't grab the phone and you can't call and you're comfortable with doing a chat, join me. Come on. I'm usually 9 to 12, 1 to 3, Monday through Friday. So come on, hang out with me, chat or phone.
Yes. And if you're new, don't forget that promo code LIVE5. It works for chat as well. Yeah. And I know, Teagan, you get super busy with, especially after the lives, everyone that's on there. If she's busy, get in her queue and she'll give you a call back as soon as she can.
Absolutely.
Our next question is from Michelle Bennett. Hi, Teagan. Do you see me meeting my life partner soon? I've been waiting so long.
Hi, Michelle. Let's go ahead and dive in. So give me just 1 second. Okay, Michelle, I'm literally right now seeing you as like, I don't know if you're Capricorn, but I'm seeing very earth energy right now. You're like the Queen of Pentacles to me in my mind. And to answer your question, I do see love coming for you. I am getting the letter A. I feel like this could either be in April or August of 2022. But one of the reasons why I'm bringing up this whole Capricorn energy, and you might not be, maybe it's in your chart somewhere, but the imagery that my guide's giving me right now is that you are very solid. You're very comfortable in your skin. You like who you are. And a lot of Capricorn people, they don't settle. There's no settling. They are comfortable with being by themselves until they meet that person. And I feel like you are at a place where you're about ready to meet this person. You've had a lot of changes, a lot of ups and downs, Michelle. And I just feel like the universe knows what you are willing to be open to and what you're not. So you're not going to get a bunch of games. You're not going to get a bunch of people floating in, wanting to charm you, and then off they go. There is someone very substantial and sustainable showing up between April and or August of next year. So keep pulling this person to you. Go into that heart space, find that heart, ask for that mirrored love. These are the ways that you can continue to draw this person in. But you are not meant to be alone in this life, my dear. You are not. And this person is going to come in as a friend first. Friends before lovers is what mom always used to say. They make for the best relationships ever because you're friends first. There's no, it's authentic, okay? And this is how I see things going. And I actually feel like there could be somebody that introduces you. Because I am hearing a third party, but not a third party energy that messes it up, a third party that actually connects you. So I would encourage you, if people say, hey, we're going to have a little get together, a barbecue, you want to come on by, I would encourage you to do that. But I also feel like my guides are telling me right now, you don't have to tell her that, Teagan. It's already in the works. Like divine timing is taking place April through August, my love. I would love to hear back because I'm excited for this relationship that's showing up. Keep telling the universe what you need, honey. It's on its way.
Ooh, Michelle, I can't wait to hear more. You're definitely going to come back and tell us. Next is from Karen. Hi, Teagan, it's Karen. I met someone new named Tommy. Just wondering, do you see it developing into a relationship?
Okay. All right. First of all, I'm over here grinning like the Cheshire Cat because the two of your energies together is so playful, so youthful, so spontaneous. It's like right now, I feel like the two of you can't keep your hands off of each other. And I mean that in a loving way, like energetic, like, oh my God, let's go do this. Oh my gosh, let's go do that. Like very excited. I feel like things are going to start to settle in and settle into a relationship more towards the end of the year. Right now, you're going to still just go have fun. There's not going to be any pressure around anything. And you guys are just going to end up getting closer and closer. I also feel like he's a little, I see him very interested, very attracted to you. There's a lot of spark happening there, but I also feel like he recently gone through, some of his own stuff. So if he doesn't reach out every single day, don't let that worry you. Give him 2-3 days and then they'll reach out. I feel like he needs to kind of go slow. If things go too quick, he may pull back. But for the most part, I feel like go have fun with this guy. You guys have a lot of fun together is what I see. I literally see the two of you as the Three of Cups, which means you're social, having a good time together. The friendship bond connects the heart spaces. So towards the end of the year, you could find yourself in a relationship with this man. It just isn't going to happen overnight, but it is going to happen.
Awesome. Jana says, hi, first time from UK. Anything relationship-wise in the foreseeable, please and thank you. First off, welcome. Glad to have you all the way from the UK.
I know it. I love it. I can go into my little British accent. I can kind of do a pretty good one, actually. My mom's from England, so I'm allowed to do that. Okay, so you are just any kind of information around relationship. All right, let's take a peek, sweetie. Give me just 1 second. All right. It's interesting because when I look at a relationship for you, I actually see the Three of Pentacles in my mind, which says to me that I feel like this could be somebody that's in the same line of work as you. It doesn't mean that you are working at the same place. But I am seeing that within the next 3 months, I feel like that there are a couple of opportunities, sweetie. You know that good old saying, when it rains, it pours. Right now, it feels like there's a lot of people kind of pulled away in their own little quarters, kind of shutting down a little bit. I do feel that within the next 3 weeks to 3 months, there is an opportunity, and I am getting the number 2. So I feel like there could be 2 people popping up around potential opportunities. You're getting 2 very different dualities here, though, okay? You're getting one person that's very spontaneous, very playful, wants to live in the moment. You're getting another person that's very grounded, that's ready for a serious relationship, that may come on a little bit too fast, a little bit too quick for you. It's almost like if I could blend both of these guys together, you'd be like, woohoo. But I feel like one of these men, this is going to sound horrible because we train animals, but it's trainable, Okay. Like all you have to do is speak what it is that you need, because I really do feel like you will be in a very healthy relationship, within 2022, within the first couple of months of it. But I feel like it's really hard for you to meet people right now. That's what my guides keep saying. It's like everybody's in their own little tubes right now and kind of pulled back. So don't let that frustration stop you, because you are meant to meet somebody here soon. And I do feel you're going to have some choices. So you may find yourself with the Two of Swords going, now what do I do? But at least you have some options right now. I'm going to make a bold statement and say probably by June of 2022, you will be settled in. It will probably happen before then, but I see you very, very content, happy, and very solid in June of 2022.
Awesome. Gonna need an update on that one too, Janice.
Yes, we are.
I love the timeline ones. I want everyone to come back so I can know everything.
Yeah.
I want all the gossip.
Absolutely.
Oh, Vanessa over on YouTube says, hi, Psychic Teagan. Can you tell me what you see the next 3 months for me and Tom? And will he heal his heart from exes soon and feel better about himself?
Okay, Vanessa, let's dive in. And it is Tom. Give me just 1 second. Okay, Vanessa. So, we all take. Okay, first of all, let me answer your question. I do feel that this is going to take some time, and I do feel that Tom is going to heal. And when I say this, please don't hear this from a place of, I want you to hear this from my heart, not my lips. I feel like he still has some work and some healing to do. There's going to be days that he's going to lean on you a little bit more than normal, and you may feel like, oh, he's just, I don't want to just be his heart nurse. You're not just being his heart nurse. He is going to step up, but I feel like he has good days and bad days. I feel like there is trust issues, and I feel, unfortunately, you may have been punished for a crime that you didn't commit because of something that maybe an ex-girlfriend or an ex-wife might have. But he's starting to look at you through a different lens, sweetie. He's starting to recognize, not all of us want to be loved the same way. Not every woman and every man want to be loved the exact same way. So he is learning how to love you. And the fact that you are, and when I say that, he already has love for you. But what I mean when I say he's learning to love you is that he's learning what it is that you need from him to feel comfortable in this moving forward. He's got a little bit of time. It's not going to just happen overnight, but I do see him moving forward, sweetie. Good days, bad days, and I do feel like he is eventually going to open up his heart space, but I do feel he's going to take a little bit of time getting there. He will give you tiny little
Uh-oh. Everyone might have lost her again, but it came back. Oh, I think you're good.
Okay.
Continue.
He's just not ready to give the full cookie right now. Okay. So you may feel at times like he's starving you, like all he's giving me is tiny little bits. I don't feel like he's using you to get him past this pain. I do feel that there is emotions that are attached. Try not to put too much pressure on it and just enjoy this time, because I do feel that the two of you are growing together. Even though at times you have to be his nurse or be there to support him, I do feel that there will be reciprocity there. It's just going to take a little bit of time, sweetie. Don't dive in head first right now. Allow that little bit of time to just breathe. Yeah.
Good advice. I always like when we get thank yous. So Janice says, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And then Erin says, hey, Teagan, how's my love life looking with Brandon? And will I find an apartment soon? Marriage?
Okay, Erin, let's dive in. Give me just 1 second to connect you with Brandon. Okay, I literally see a top hat. I literally feel like it's like, I don't know. I feel like the two of you are having a lot of fun together. I don't know if there's this charm, but I'm literally seeing, it's weird because it kind of reminds me of like a Cirque du Soleil tent or a some kind of a Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey circus. Like I have no idea why this is coming up, but I feel like right now what they're trying to say is that things might have been a bit of a circus there for a while, and things are finally starting to kind of chill out. I do feel that your apartment, you'll have opportunity to move in by the end of November. If you want to expedite that, I do see potential move in with a approval to some kind of an apartment moving forward. As far as marriage, I don't see it right now with Brandon, but I also feel like you and Brandon are fairly new and you guys are just kind of enjoying each other. I do sense that this relationship has opportunity for long term, but it also, you guys, both of you have to match each other's pace here. because I do feel that Brandon is into you, but I also feel like he wants to kind of be together for a year or two before he dives into something as far as the marriage goes. So I say enjoy, live in the moment with this person. He's enjoying you. I see the two of you getting a lot more solid. I just don't see a ring as of right now. That doesn't mean it won't come up. It's just a time thing. Put one foot in front of the other. The other thing my mom always used to say, don't put the cart in front of the horse, Teagan. And I'm like, okay. So this is here. It's here, Erin. Just allow him to do it at his pace, because I really do feel you guys have opportunity for long term.
Awesome. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the half-hour mark. We'll answer a few more specific questions, and then let's dive into the book answers.
Okay.
So I'll let everyone know when to start just asking for an answer, and we'll just call out names, and Teagan will read from her answer book. But first, let's get Angelica. She says, does my grandmother Maria have any advice for me about life, love, career, or any information she wants me to know? Thank you.
Okay. Oh, I love these. Now, this might take me just a little bit longer, so bear with me because I want to tap into your grandma. So, Angelica, if you could please, sweetie, close those eyes, take those deep breaths, call in your grandma, okay? First thing is, I feel like your grandmother Maria is speaking to me in a very different language. I don't know if this is German, Russian, Italian, but she is either super excited, super spazzy to be here because it's like the energy, the frequency that I'm hearing. So I don't know if your your grandmother spoke a different language, but I will tell you that she's coming in as if she is speaking like Italian or something, okay? I'm also smelling a lot. I'm smelling a lot of like food. So it's like, I think what she's trying to tell me is that get back to the roots of family, get back to, you've been through a lot. She's been through a lot. She's also calling you her angel. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like you've been through a lot. Okay. She's showing me a lot of stuff here. Give me 1 second, hun. Okay. She said that she's showing me that you've been through some kind of devastation or some kind of heartache or some kind of heart pain. And she wants me to tell you that she's very proud of you. She says there is some kind of new beginning that you are thinking about, or some kind of new path that you are wanting to take in your career. I don't know why, but I keep seeing nurse. I see like an old version of the white hat with the nurse, almost like back in Pearl Harbor days, you know, how the nurses used to kind of wear. So I don't know if your grandmother was a nurse or if you are a nurse, but it's almost like she's making me feel, take care of yourself. This is about take caring you. You care for everybody else around you more so than you at times. You tend to hit the snooze button on you, but she says she's proud of you for standing up for yourself around something. And she's also telling me to tell you that you're teeter-tottering around some kind of decision. I don't know if it's to go back to school, make a major life change. She's saying, yes, do this. You are drawn to it and you are passionate about it. She's actually showing me a big fire. So she's saying that there's something that you are wanting to do that you are super passionate about. She is telling me she supports you and she does this. So I ask you, are you thinking about jumping the tracks in your career and starting something very different? Are you thinking about going back to school? And maybe it's not traditional school, maybe it's a non-traditional. But I see you very, very nurturing, very caring, very intuitive. And your grandmother is coming in and saying, it's time to do all of that to you now and go for this dream that you are wanting to do. She wants you to take action. She wants you to go for it. So hopefully that makes sense. Now she is showing me like lilies. So I don't know what lilies mean to you. I don't know if it was her favorite flower, if she grew them, but she is showing me with a beautiful lily. So maybe she wants you to go buy some and be reminded of her around you and talk to her. Also, did you just recently have a birthday? Because she's showing me a cake too. So I don't know if you're celebrating the anniversary of her crossing her birthday or your birthday. So there's a lot coming in with Maria. She is one, and I feel like she showed her love through food because I could smell. So I literally started to get hungry when she first came in. It was like this. Woo! So yes, so go for it, sweetie. She's supporting you. There is a beautiful team on the other side supporting you and your decisions because you've been through a lot.
Oh, Maria sounds fantastic. And Angelica, if any of that resonated with you, please let us know. I'd love to hear about any of those things Teagan said. And speaking of responding back, Vanessa wrote in, thank you, Teagan, for the spot-on reading on Tom and that he is trusting me and learning to love me despite how his ex was. Thank you.
Yay! Beautiful.
those reassurance that, the reading helped.
Good.
So let's answer one more specific question before we get to the book. And this is going to be from Ashley Vance. I'm starting my own business and wondering if it will be successful and when.
Hi, Ashley. Girl, you're meant to be an entrepreneur. I don't even have to tap in. I mean, I read this as Carly is saying it out loud. And I feel like this is something that has been, behind the scenes for a while. It's just the timing hasn't been right. Now, as far as will it be successful, allow yourself a good 3 to 4 months to really kind of get in the groove, sweetie. I literally see you in 3 to 4 months, and don't laugh when I give you this vision because it is a kind of a silly one, but it's the hamster in the hamster cage just moving, and he is hauling, okay? You've got a lot on your plate right now. You're about ready to take a big bite and a big chunk. And it's like the universe is saying it's in alignment for you right now. Allow yourself a good 3 to 4 months. And I do see you in that saddle and you have a well-oiled machine starting to take place. That's that little hamster that I see moving in your mind. You have a lot going on up here, girl. You are a thinker. I would venture to guess that you're a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy because you're all up in that brain right now with ideas. And if you're not an air sign, it doesn't mean that you can't have that. It's just that I see you very Queen of Swords, logical, in the mind, making good decisions, innovative, creative, taking action, cutting through things, and really making things happen. So where there's a will, sweetie, there's a way. And right now, everything around your energy says there's a will and a way. So do it now. Finish out the year and go for it. Or why wait until the end of the year? Do it now. Like, I feel this is something that's always been back here. And now the universe is putting it right here. So I love it for you. Don't be hard. Don't be so hard on yourself. Enjoy having fun. Enjoy building the successes that this company will build for you. Because you have what it takes, my little Queen of Swords.
Ooh, Ashley, I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
We're going to get over to the book questions now, but I wanted to point out, thank you for my reading, Miss Teagan.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Again, we have a lot of super sweet people today saying thank you after they get chosen.
That's awesome.
So in the comments, everyone, if you could just say, I want an answer. And that's way I know to pick you for the book. So you say, I want an answer. I'll say your name, and Teagan will open up the book and find what the universe has to say to you in that moment. Also, I want to, while I get those questions or those comments coming in, I want to point out we have a very special live coming up on October 25th. So the Monday before Halloween, Psychic Keegan, that's Kerrigan and Teagan. Psychic Kerrigan will be doing a special live from, I can't say exactly where, but she owns a haunted house.
Nice.
And it has tons of spirits that are always there helping her, guiding her, and answering questions. She's going to be tapping into those spirits, but also using some of her paranormal investigation tools to help answer questions. She has a REM pod, which lights up with different colors depending on what the question is. She has a music box that anytime a spirit is around will start playing. She has different pendulums. So it's going to be a full hour in her haunted house that she has, talking with different spirits, teaching everyone about these tools, how to use them, how to get started in your own ways that you can talk to spirits, and also answering questions like we usually do. But I really, really, really recommend you mark your calendars for 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, Monday the 25th. We'll be doing a special paranormal live with Psychic Kerrigan. So don't forget, mark your calendar.
That sounds like fun.
I am
watching that one.
Yeah, for sure. Trying to get into that, spooky season when right before Halloween starts.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we are going to answer a question for Becca.
Okay, Becca. It will sustain you. It'll be solid. Charisse. Act as though it's already real.
Ooh, that goes perfect with the question.
Mm-hmm.
Alexis.
Enjoy the experience right now. Don't worry about anything else.
Jordan.
You may have opposition, so you may have a little bit of resistance.
Jacob.
Take your time on this one. If you move too quickly, you could lose something. So nice and slow. Take your time.
Lucy May 524.
You are sure to have some support around something, so go for it. The support is there.
Dale Evans.
This is a good time to make a new plan.
Sharika.
This one says you don't really care.
Lome.
Be practical.
Jasmine.
This is a good time to make a new plan.
Ellie Wood.
The outcome will be positive, Ellie.
Susan May.
Take the lead on this one.
Jennifer Torres.
It will work itself out. Be patient.
Christina Hairston.
Okay, you could find yourself unable to compromise something. You might be willing. There may be some resistance around something.
Bonita Brady.
Listen carefully, then you will know the answer.
Ashley Farron.
Keep an open mind. Verena.
Deanna Murphy.
This one says, shouldn't you be outside?
Marina Murphy. Sorry
I
about
love it. The one I chose for you said, shouldn't you be outside playing? So maybe go have a little fun. Go outside and play a little bit. Enjoy yourself. Okay. Next one. Verena? Oh.
Siobhan.
Okay. All right, Siobhan, sorry. It will work itself out.
Michelle Tienter Gonzalez.
Make a list of the why.
Jess Morgan.
This one says find more time. Got to find more time for something. Squeeze it in. Make it a priority.
Nini G. Isaacs. I want an answer.
It says be practical.
Bria Paris.
Why is it important? Why is it important to you is what the book says. Ask yourself why this is important to you.
Eva Ross.
It says it's unfavorable at this time.
Paula Lincoln Schwickenhammer.
Respect the fundamentals.
Kim Morton. Oh, I think
You'll have this.
Teagan.
My back.
Oh, there, you're back.
Okay.
Yes.
It says you'll have the strength you'll need.
Oh,
You'll have
like
the
that
strength
one.
you'll need. Yeah.
Okay. Marianne Ryan.
Marianne. Follow through on your obligations right now. That's what's most important.
Rana Dewey Williams.
Now you can, it says. So there's something that you've been waiting, and now it's time. You can do it.
Ooh. Taylor.
The circumstances could change very quickly.
Sam.
Good things are seeking you out, Sam.
Ooh.
I like that one.
Maria Isabel Valencia Lopez.
The outcome will be positive, my dear.
Let's see. Katrina Plateau.
You'll have the enthusiasm you'll need. This, to me, that screams some kind of creativity that you could be diving in.
Nice. Bella Long.
Press for closure.
Nice. We will take one more of these and then let's go ahead and switch back to tarot so we can get some tarot questions in. So after this next one I ask, you can ask for a specific card, or you can say, can I have a love card or a career card? Again, you don't have to ask a specific question, but you can get a little granular with your topic if you would like, or you can say general.
Right.
And so our last one for the book is for Suman.
Take your time, Suman.
Nice. So for the cards, so remember, you can just ask for a card, or you can be ask for a specific card topic. So Lola Johnson wants a love card, please.
All right, Miss Lola. 1 second here. Card for Lola, please. Okay. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have the Devil card here. Now, I don't want you to freak out when you see this card. A lot of people get all nervous when they see the Devil. But this could just be around the idea of fear. Okay, when it comes to love, there could be somebody that you're dealing with right now, Lola, that is just caught up in the head space and not allowing the heart space, or they're not quite ready to, maybe they're feeling tethered to something. So it could also just straight up indicate that you could be dealing with a Capricorn coming up here, sweetie. But I also feel like right now, maybe you need to kind of release yourself from any burdens that you're having around yourself as well. Maybe you're kind of like, maybe there's a fear around you, around your heart space. However it resonates, trust that you are in control, and that if you are seeing someone right now and this card came out, there could be a little fear around diving in around the heart space, or they could be a little controlling. Whatever, however you resonate, doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing, but it does mean that you could be pulling back, or someone could be tightening things up or withdrawn just a little bit for fear of the heart.
Annette would like a work card.
All right. Around the career in that, let's see. Oopsies. Okay. Looks like you are at a crossroads right now, Annette. I feel like you have been patiently waiting. I feel like you are so this is the Two of Wands. This says to me that you are ready for the next step, okay? I use this a lot in my readings because I love analogies. I love metaphors. You can milk that cow with that three-legged stool, right? So right now I feel like you have a nice partnership around career, but there's something that you are ready to dive into next. It's like you are saying, should I go for this promotion? Should I maybe dive into this other company? This is saying that you feel like you've completed something and something feels really good for you, but now you're ready for the next step. But you're looking out there going, what is that next step? So I will tell you that you could find yourself over the next couple of months, maybe even into the next, the end of the year, really making some changes around your career, because I feel like you're ready. I feel like you're ready to step it up and move forward with something. And it seems like you're super passionate about what you do. So I feel like you're going to have some choices and you're ready to step it up. New level of commitment.
Rita would like a career card. Will she retire?
Gosh, Rita, I am pulling for you on that one, sweetie. I think we all should be able to do that one day. All right, let's see. Career. This is probably just one of my favorite cards, Ace of Wands. I like to refer to this card as the Olympic torch, and here's why. The Ace of Wands is a fire. It's all about fire. So Leo, Sag, Aries energy. But this is an opportunity from the divine saying, hey, you are the best of the best. you are filled with passion. You know, when we have the opportunity to carry the Olympic torch, it's because we are the best of the best, and we're very good at what we do. With this Ace of Wands popping up around your career is saying, take action, make it happen now. You are in the best possible space that you can be. This could also mean to take action around your career or take action towards actually getting ready to prepare for that retirement. This is very much a go-getter card. This is about creativity, about passion, and making things happen. So here's what I'm going to say. You are a very passionate person. You have dedicated yourself to your career for a very long time. This says to me, start taking the necessary steps to that retirement, because you may end up being able to retire a little sooner than you thought, because the universe is on your side right here, sweetie.
Ooh, I love it. Faye says, career card, new boss is challenging.
All right, let's see what's going on with them. New jump here. Give me 1 second. So, okay, it just says right now, just be patient. You're getting to know each other. 7 of Pentacles, okay? Yes, it can be a little bit frustrating, but we also dealing with Mercury retrograde too, Faye. So you could be dealing with maybe a little bit of a boss that's kind of not quite sure how to maybe handle some of the energy coming in from Mercury retrograde. But it does say to me, be patient, because there's something that is going to show and produce its harvest for you, okay? It's crazy because I always turn my deck upside down because I feel like underneath the deck also offers stuff. And there's beautiful partnership. Now, just because this is the 2 of Cups doesn't mean that he's going to fall in love with you. He's your boss. But this says to me that you are going to get on ground, solid ground with him. You just allow yourself, just be patient, because there's a partnership forming between the 2 of you. And I do feel like he is a very, I don't want to say high strung because that sounds bad, but he is just constantly boom, 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 like on the go. So I feel like you are just getting to know each other. It'll settle in, it'll settle down, and you will have a great relationship with him. But right now, I feel like he's kind of all over the board. And it's nothing that you have done personally. This is just kind of how he reacts to stress, is what I feel. Yeah.
Good to know. Perry says, anything coming up in my career till the end of the year?
All right. Okay, Miss Perry. I just did get a flipper, so I gotta show it because it jumped out. You've got a 7 of Pentacles too, so I feel like that there's something that you've been super patient about with your career, sweetie. And it does feel to me that there potentially could be something coming up between now and the end of the year around potential promotion opportunity for you, because I feel like something that you've been waiting for. Yes, I feel like you've been super patient with your career, and I feel like they're getting ready to go through some major changes. I'm literally seeing some kind of a facelift. So your organization could be going through some changes right now. It's saying to be patient, because in the end, I feel like they're going to offer you something. They don't want to lose you, Perry. They don't. I don't know why I'm hearing something with I don't know. I'm seeing like I'm literally seeing somebody wearing like some kind of a hearing aid. So I don't know if you work for a hearing aid company or what. I know that sounds weird, but I have to throw that out there. But it's like they're saying, be patient. He's listening, is what I feel. That maybe that hearing aid is. He's listening to you. This man might not be like, sorry, I am just getting so much with you right now. It's hard for me to stay focused. Let me back up here. Yeah. It's within your career. It feels like something's going to be presenting itself. Be patient. You are going to get the harvest that you've been waiting for, but I feel like that this is not a lateral move for you towards the end of the year after they redo their business. So I feel like your company could have a facelift with a brand new role that you are wearing, and you could potentially go to a different department. So I feel like there's a lot of changes going up with your company. Sorry, it just kind of came crazy, and I didn't know which one to focus on. There was so much around this company or around her career in general. So if you're not with somebody right now, you'd be like, Teagan, that doesn't resonate. Well, the company you're about ready to jump into has got a lot of changes happening. So it's in the works, honey. I do see you frustrated right now, but I also see the light at the end of the tunnel where there's successes, and that it's like that big 800-pound gorilla just got off your chest. So continue to be just a little bit more patient, because I do see things brewing for you.
Ooh. Perry, it sounds like you could benefit from a one-on-one reading. So Teagan, you want to remind everyone your hours for the week?
Oh, yeah. So I am Mountain, so from 9 to noon, and then 1 to 3, Monday through Friday.
Got it. Everyone jump in her queue, because I know it fills up fast.
Yes. Financial card.
Minda says financial card.
All right, let's see what we get for money. So right now I get the Hanged Man for you around finances, but I don't want that. I don't want you to let this scare you, because when I look at this Hangman, the Hangman is all about having some kind of an aha moment, or something has become very stagnant. I would say that if right now you are feeling like your money is stagnant, I want you to closely look at this card, and I want you to see all this beautiful white light coming from the bottom of that Hangman's head. Even though right now money may be a little stagnant, you are getting some kind of an idea around the headspace. You are going to move things forward for your finances. I'm not worried about them for you. I feel like you're going to take some action here. Right now, I feel like you're looking at everything very clearly, very like, almost kind of shadow work to your finances. Like you're really looking at them very, and you're just trying to come up with ways. I feel like you are getting new ideas, new opportunities. So I do feel money is going to shift for you after the first of the year, sweetie. I feel like you have an opportunity to feel like you're bringing in money. Money comes, money stays. Instead of money coming in, money goes out. It's kind of like that's what our world is, right? Money comes in, money goes out. But I feel like you are doing the right things right now. So if you're feeling a little stale with money, I don't want you to worry, because I feel like you're about ready to take action. It's like you're looking at things through a microscope and you're realizing what it is that you need to do. That Hangman is having an aha moment of the things that you need to do. So you are going to get back on track, sweetie. Probably by March of 2022, you're going to start to feel super, super comfortable. That doesn't mean that you're going to suffer between now and then. It just means that every month is going to get a little bit more substantial, more sustainable. There's a potential new business opportunity coming in for you just after the first of the year. I'm not sure if you're going to take it, because I see you having some decisions, but I do see things starting to move forward where you're feeling a lot more financially secure. 3 to 4 months.
Good time frame.
Yeah.
We have time to take maybe 1, possibly 2 more questions. And this next one is for Jenny, love and marriage card.
All right, Jenny. 1 second here. Card for Jenny, please. All right. Sweetie, I feel like you and your spouse might be going through some difficulties right now. I'm getting the Queen of Swords, and I'm also getting the Justice. They both fell out. So you got 2 cards today. I feel like if you and your husband have been going through some difficult times, or you and your family have been going through difficult times, I feel like things are about ready to even out a little bit. Okay. The Queen of Swords, when it comes to relationships, can sometimes mean that somebody is really like shut off their emotions. Okay. Whether this is you or your partner. Maybe there might've been some arguments or some harsh words. We are in Mercury retrograde. We do tend to sometimes do this with our loved ones. Things are going to balance out. Okay. They are going to get back, and they're going to get right. Maybe, with that Justice, it just means things just need to balance out a little bit. Try not to take too much personally right now, because I feel like right now the energy is off just a little bit, because I feel like maybe you and your partner are in your head space instead of the heart space. But the good thing is with that Justice flew out, it says to me that you guys will work through it. You're going to be fine. It's just a little bit of a hiccup.
Good to know. And then next is, let's see, Karen Q. Anything regarding the current separation between me and MP?
All right. Let's find out for you, Karen. MP. All right. Okay, it's interesting. I don't think I shuffled very good, because I got those same 2 cards again. So she probably heard it, Karen. There could be a little bit of a disconnect right now. I got the same cards that I just got from the last, but I do want to throw 1 more card for you. First of all, the first thing is that the first card that fell out was the Judgment card, which says to me it's time to make a judgment call. I mean, honestly, I mean no disrespect, but it seems like there could be some kind of a cycle happening right now. And right now, there could be some harsh words coming out. Things will eventually even out, but you get to decide what you're willing to take and what you're not willing to take. Because I feel like there's harsh words right now happening. Okay, I do. And I feel like maybe right now a little bit of downtime. Maybe the judgment call is, you know what? Let's just go in our corners. Let's just chill out a little bit. Because I feel like there is going to be an opportunity to reconnect. But right now I feel like it's almost like I'm seeing the cat with the yarn, and the kitten has gotten a hold of the yarn, and there's knots everywhere. So I think it just needs, I think they just need to take some downtime for you right now and focus. It's like somebody's head and heart are not in alignment. Somebody's over here with the head, somebody's here with the heart, and they keep missing each other. Mm-hmm. So you're not hearing him, he's not hearing you, or something like that. But I do feel like there's going to be some potential reconciliation with that Justice, even though you might not
Oh, Teagan, are you there? Well, it is perfect timing. Oh, there she is. I was gonna say it is perfect timing though, because we only have a few seconds left in the live. Man, Mercury retrograde.
You know it, right?
Over. It's almost over. It ends on the 18th. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Oh man.
Thank goodness.
A little bit more, but we'll get through it. But I want to thank you, Teagan, for being here. This was a wonderful live. We love having you here. And everyone, next week we will be doing our tarot live, so we won't be on camera, but we'll be taking questions in the comment section of the tarot live. And again, the week after next, we are doing a special paranormal Halloween live with Psychic Kerrigan. Mark your calendar. We're going to be sending out invites to that soon. And thank you all for joining us. Teagan, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you guys so much. It was so much fun today, even with Mercury retrograde. And if I have to have Mercury retrograde experience like that, I definitely would want to do it with you, Carly. Thank you.
You're welcome. See you.
Held it together.
Bye.
Bye.